everyone, a very warm welcome to my YouTube channel Living with Spice. I'm Rebecca Gabriel. I'm going to be doing a monthly reading for Pisces, and this is for August. If you're new to my channel, a very warm welcome to you, and if you are returning, it's great to have you back. I really do appreciate my subscribers. Now, you probably know that these readings are general in nature, so they're not going to fit everybody's circumstances. So don't force fit it, just take what is resonating for you and leave what's not. You know, Spirit is here to help us, support us and guide us in the best way possible. We're very fortunate to be able to get a heads up on the events that are likely to happen and the energies surrounding that. So it's all about how we can make healthful choices in our life. Now, if you'd like to have a private reading for your specific circumstances, the details of how to contact me are in the description box below, along with some information about the cards I regularly use and the book that I've published, The Power of Soul Loving, A Spiritual Guide to Love and Freedom. Now, if you are going through change in your life, significant change, and you are struggling to navigate through those changes, this book is ideal for you. It helps us to really understand all aspects of ourselves and how to also love and appreciate who we are so we can have a life that's fulfilling and not feel like we're going on the treadmill and always in a very mediocre situation. All right, let's get into your reading, Pisces, to see what is going to unfold for you through the month of August. Hello, Pisces. We're going to do a reading for you for the month of August. I do enjoy the monthly reads because it gives us an opportunity to see things from a broader perspective and how things are unfolding naturally. And of course, timing is a little bit different for everyone. We thank you, Spirit, for your guidance for Pisces for the month of August. Let us know what is unfolding for Pisces. Thank you. Well, that's a lovely change. So you've got a very positive read up front. Six of Pentacles lets us know that you are growing your finances, that things are starting to come in, and you are managing or negotiating deals, business deals. You are carefully planning your money. You're starting to see things coming back after planting seeds for a while. There's also you giving out money. I can see that it's a delicate balance between your income and your expenses, and you are, forking out money to pay for things to give to people as much as you are making the money that's coming in. So there is a bit of a delicate balance. You're not 100% there yet, but you're kind of feeling upbeat and positive. We then have the King of Pentacles, which is a really beautiful energy. This is you feeling into your sense of certainty about what it is that you have to offer the world, feeling relaxed into the person that you are, drawing on experience, and looking at the world that you want to live in and create. You, the Six of Pentacles is sort of like a reassessment energy. The King of Pentacles lets us know that you've gone through that assessment and you now have this sort of element of clarity about you. So this is the Six of Pentacles. And then we have the King of Pentacles. And you're feeling quite self-assured now. Or at least approaching that. And, the presence of the dog sort of says to me that, it could be a dog or a wolf, I'm not sure here, that you're drawing on wisdom. There's a sense of groundedness here. There's a sense of loyalty to those that you know and are within your reality. And you're feeling generous. The Three of Cups tells us that you are connecting with a lot of other people, and those connections I have to come back to that one. The Three of Cups can mean different things in different readings, so I think I might just come back to that one. Certainly you're going through some change. The World card indicates that you're ending a cycle and going into a new cycle. What I was going to say about the Three of Cups is that it often can represent multiple parties involved. But it's quite curious that these three people are not facing the King of Pentacles, they're facing away. So the Three of Cups is not your energy, Pisces. It's interesting. I think I need to pull some more cards. And then we have the Nine of Cups. So after this change, this new cycle, you're really happy. Like Nine of Cups is you feeling fulfilled and free. I mean, you've got... and it's not just... Abundance is not just your pentacles, which is the finance. Three of Cups is about emotional fulfillment and happiness and a sense of freedom because you're feeling abundant within yourself. And this is something that you have created, Pisces. But I'm curious about the Three of Cups here. So let's just see, Spirit, thank you. Please give us a little bit more information to complete the picture here. Thank you for Pisces in August. Yeah, okay. Okay, now... Okay, interesting. So, yeah, I'm kind of getting a feeling that people, when I said it's a fine balance between your income and expenses, what's coming in is also going out, I'm feeling, and that there are people putting their hand out for some money from you. But I think you're taking the position of being a little bit wiser these days, you know, that you are considering those who are loyal to you. And I don't know, I feel like you're in more of a discerning energy, but there's, you know, these three people walking away from the King, so I'm not sure. And then we have the Five of Wands here. There's definitely things that are not quite right here, so not quite in alignment. So we've got the Five of Wands is conflict, and this can represent either conflicting energies or, you know, you're within yourself where you have a lot of things going on but nothing's really quite aligning it, that your energy is a bit scattered. But it can also mean that there are people around you who are creating conflict, and that could very well be the case for both ways. Falling under the Six of Pentacles, I just got that sense that there's some conflict around money coming in and out here, and people wanting different things, and it's causing confusion. And then we've got sort of, this is where I'm feeling opposing energies here. We've got the Devil card, which is temptation and confusion and things not being clear. And that's sitting underneath the King of Pentacles, which is kind of the opposite energy. He's very clear and very self-assured. So, yeah, as I said, there's conflicting energies here. It's the temptation to be affected by those who are creating conflict, or the temptation to give in to mental conflict, which is also quite likely the case. Conflict around money, conflict around people, conflict in your thoughts, conflict in the person that you want to be. You want to be this person. you present yourself as this person to the rest of the world, but there's confusion within you. And the Devil card it just means confusion, lack of clarity, conflicting goals, conflicting values, conflicting messages. So it's almost like there's something else going on. There's this, you know, how you're presenting to the rest of the world, and then there's how you're feeling on the inside. We then have the Two of Cups energy here, which shows that, you know, you joining in partnership, you know, two souls blending together. But it's falling under the Three of Cups energy, which often means, you know, third party syndrome. So I'm just going to see what the book can give us to highlight the message for this one. Yeah. So the positive side to this card, which is what I'm feeling here, is, you know, friendships and abundance, and, you know, a lot of beautiful connections with other people. The negative side of that, of the Three of Cups, is a love triangle, and the need for you to value, to see the value that you bring to a relationship, or you know, the shadow side is miscommunication. But, you know, we certainly have the desire for union and communication here. So can you see how this is quite confusing? And then there's definitely a shift. You know, the World card is definitely about a new cycle. It's endings and beginnings. And that's what that means. And we have the Magician card. So whatever conflict that currently exists, either within you or around you, you're desiring for that to go. What you really desire is union, reconciliation and union. And we're being told that you have the ability to create this with the Magician card. Whatever it is that you intend and you put your mind to, you can create. And can you see the infinity symbol on his head there? When we are connected with the divine and we're coming from the right place, we can create anything. So you have the ability to imagine, to envision, and to actually make this a reality. The Four of Pentacles lets us know that you're keeping things close to your chest, and that what yours is yours, and you're not sharing at the moment. You're not sharing your feelings, you're not sharing your resources. But there's something within you that wants to burst free, because this opportunity for a new cycle is coming, I feel. I feel that you are manifesting this new change. And it's going to bring you incredible happiness and a sense of freedom. That to me is very clear. This is confusion. And this is the state where you're in, but you're moving towards this, towards clarity, hopefully in August. Let's keep going. Thank you, Spirit, for your guidance for Pisces. Please give us some more clarity around the reading and how things are unfolding for Pisces. What can Pisces expect and the energies surrounding these events? Thank you. Yeah, okay. Okay, all right, now it's getting clearer. All right, so we do have definitely an ending to something. Something is falling apart or falling away is what I want to say. obviously the Tower card does impact us in all areas of our life, for sure. And I'm not surprised after seeing the devil energy and the confusion around the Five of Wands, and something is falling away. And it does affect our finances, or at least our physical environment. We've got the squirrel and the acorn here. But there's transformation taking place as a result. Now, you did get this card previously in a previous reading. So, you know, it's not surprising, because the World card lets us know that there's an ending and a new beginning. That's the symbolism of the World card. Now, we're dealing with another energy, a Queen of Swords energy and a Page of Swords energy. The Queen of Swords energy here is, she doesn't take any nonsense, and her energy is definitely about clear communication, and she's thinking very, very strategically and wisely, and planning and preparing her thoughts and her next actions. And I just wonder, it comes underneath the King of Pentacles, which is your energy. Then we have the confusion with the Devil card, and then we've got the Queen of Swords, and there is an element of making an assessment around something, and, you know, wanting to make a wise decision. The Page of Swords energy is getting an idea, and I feel that, you know, in relation to your desire to have union and reconciliation here, and you know, for some of you, that could be a soulmate energy. You know, you can tell from the intimacy between the two. I feel with the Page of Swords energy, which is sitting underneath that this is telling us that you have an idea that you want to act upon. Some ideas that you're playing with, you're researching, you're looking up on the internet, you're gathering your information in order to plan your next move. And the Empress card is certainly about new growth, a rebirth. It's a very nurturing energy. It's certainly resonates well with the World card, which symbolizes new beginnings. And so the Empress card is also about new beginning, or a birth or a rebirth of something. So I feel that the ideas that you're gathering, the information that you're gathering, Pisces, is helping to create this rebirth or new beginning. And right next to that is the Lovers card. So it could be a reunion with the lovers, which we have here, the Two of Cups, or it could be birthing a new relationship or a rebirth of something that is. So definitely to do with a soulmate. So we've got the rebirth of something, or the return, and we've got the Two of Cups here. So you're working on something here, and how beautiful is that? At the moment, though, you are keeping things close to your chest. I think you're being careful. I think you're being careful and keeping things to yourself at the moment, and that happens right before things fall away, things shift and change. Okay. All right, so what else do we have, Spirit, for Pisces? Now, this won't necessarily resonate, this story won't resonate with all Pisces. So if it doesn't, that's okay. You can click off. It's not going to fit everybody's circumstances. If you look at the broader symbolism around this, if it's not to do with a relationship for you, it'll be some other experience that you're having at the moment. So focus on the energy that is coming up for you, because you will probably be experiencing some of this energy of things, you know, radically changing, and you having a new beginning around something. The message is you've got to sort of, I feel, be clear about who you are and what it is that you want. Because the King of Pentacles is very sure of himself. He's very comfortable with who he is and what he wants in life. So that's important to be clear. especially when you've got a lack of clarity around you and moments of uncertainty. And then just know, Pisces, that you have the ability to create what it is that you want. So if you're wanting reunion, you have the ability to do that, and the new cycle lets us know that, as does the Empress card with something being rebirthed. And you're gathering, you're doing, you're planning, you're thinking here, you're strategizing, and coming up with ideas about what you can do, and researching and getting onto the internet and doing a little bit of sleuthing. Yeah. Okay, what else do we have for Pisces? Thank you, Spirit. Well, that's lovely. Yeah. Rightio. Alright, so Pisces, we have celebration, and your desire to have something in your life. I feel like you're bringing it to fruition. So this can mean different things. It can mean commitment, it can mean celebration, certainly moving to a place of the decisions and the actions that you're taking are giving you success, taking you towards a place where you're feeling inspired and creating the dreams that you want to create. So you have renewed energy, you're celebrating good times, you're feeling inspired, and you've got this beautiful Emperor energy. So you're starting to regain some confidence. But I feel that this has come from a place of you being in reflection. So this is, in this card, in both the King and the King of Pentacles and the Emperor card, there's this sort of quiet reflection and quiet confidence, and it feels to me like a lot of inner thinking and reflecting and discernment and pondering what's important. And certainly the Emperor card or both of these energies are about long-term planning and what is going to bring you the best return, and where do you invest your energy, and and feeling confident that you can do that. And drawing on your wisdom and your skills to make that happen. So again, I'm feeling that things are, there's many aspects of what's going on in your life at the moment. I feel that there's a lot of different things happening here. So we've got the Page of Pentacles. The page is often the messenger, right? So, and in this deck, the Page of Pentacles is offering you something, but it just doesn't, or you're offering one or the other, but it's not stable. It's not long term. It's sort of a tentative offer. It's like, I'll offer this, but even the page is not certain it's going to last, because we're balancing on a foot here, and there's no real strength or foundation to this offer. The offer is could be money, it could be time, energy, whatever it is that you have to share. But it's not stable yet. It's still growing, and it's not certain, is it? So I just wonder if somebody's offering you that, or whether you're offering that. And again, I'm feeling quite, there's a lot of confusion in this reading. We've got the Seven of Swords, and someone's just not being upfront. Is it you or someone else, Pisces? There's the Seven of Swords is trying to get away with something, and the Page of Pentacles is that kind of youthful, daring energy, and it's on shaky ground. And definitely the Seven of Swords is shaky ground. It's trying to get away with something, and there's a lot of people talking about it, you know, which is represented by the birds, the ravens here. And certainly this energy is trying to, is trying to sneak away with something and not be noticed. But, you know, but clearly the person does get noticed, because the birds represent people noticing and squawking about it. It's not a good feeling, to be honest. So, you know, somebody sneaking away or trying to get away with something. Yeah. Goodness gracious, how confusing is all of that? You know, it would seem to me that until this Tower moment happens, that it's going to be, it's going to remain a sort of confusing energy. And I feel that you're moving towards stability. I definitely feel that, because the Four of Wands lets us know that there's a time of celebration here, and the Nine of Cups is definitely feeling alive and feeling very happy with the new change in your life. But it's like you are moving towards that. And I feel this, you know, that's what I'm feeling. So on this side, we've got people wanting money, you sitting back, listening, observing, watching, waiting. There's people walking away from you. There's conflicting messages and arguments, and just things just not aligned. Confusion. You know, a lot of people are wanting what they want. This is the ego. This is selfishness. This is confusion. This is you protecting what you've got and keeping quiet. You know, certainly you're pondering and trying to get clarity around the situation and get some wisdom. Maybe someone else is helping you with that wisdom, you know, the Queen energy here. But there's certainly deception. Someone's not being upfront here, and, you know, we're talking breadcrumbs here. There's a lack of stability here in your physical world right now, Pisces. It's not great. However, I feel like you're doing your homework. You're doing your homework, Pisces. You're looking for information, trying to get some ideas about how to problem solve this. Eventually you do. Eventually you do. And I know I'm repeating myself because I'm trying to get clarity around this reading, but, you know, eventually you do get clarity. Apologise for the camera there. Because there's a shift. There's definitely a change. And, you know, you're wanting emotional fulfillment, connection with this past person. You want to create this, you know, rebirth something towards this lover's energy, and you do it. You take on board the Emperor energy. You're just like, I know who I am and I know what I want kind of thing. And then there's celebration. Celebration, commitment, whatever it is that it's a, you know, I've achieved something is what I'm trying to say. I've achieved what I set out to do is what I'm trying to say. Okay, we got there. All right. Thank you, Spirit. That was a tricky one. That was a tricky one. All right. Thank you, Spirit. What else can we share for Pisces during the month of August? My goodness me. So, in spite of all of that confusion, this is looking great. This is looking terrific. So, there's the good news. All right, thank you, Spirit. What do we have? We've got the King of Fire. Okay, brilliant. Okay, this is where we get some action. Focus, communicate with wisdom, communicate with vision, and be a leader. So this is your energy, King of Fire. This is you checking in with what that energy that you know you need to step into, and that is to focus. Get shit done. Oh, I can't believe I said that. King of Fire. This is you getting stuff done and not taking any nonsense and just, you know, really focusing on what it is that you want to achieve, Pisces. Go you, that's fantastic. You know, the Emperor is all about that as well, and being really forward focused. Thank you, Spirit. Three of Earth. So this is where you start to step into your creativity with the King of Fire and the Three of Earth, and you are getting recognition for your high quality work. So you are making progress, and I feel that you are sensing that too. You know, so the Emperor is confident, and the Three of Earth lets us know that you're making traction here, and you're getting recognition for the work that you're doing. Public recognition, which is fabulous. So what else? Gosh, this card keeps coming up in every reading. The Moon card. So this is you really getting a lot more intuitive awareness, and this comes after a period of reflection. You know, the Moon card is all about seeing what needs to be seen. You know, stepping back so that you can reassess things and, you know, have those aha moments, and to use your intuition in a way that perhaps you haven't before, so that you understand, and that understanding is coming to you. You know, that wisdom and that visibility of what you couldn't see before is now coming. Thank you to the Moon energy. And it's because you're now prepared to release your fears that were holding you back. You know, it's kind of like that energy of really setting yourself free, because it's a decision that you make. You know, and the Moon energy is releasing. You know, we always talk about when we have the full moon, it's a releasing energy of letting things go. And that means not being so tied up in knots. It's not being afraid anymore. It's about being yourself. It's about not having any more restrictions, because you've created it to be that way. Thank you, Spirit. Fabulous. Fabulous. I love it. The Sun card. How wonderful to come up after you've gone through this Moon energy. You get the Sun card, which is the most positive card in the deck. So this is all about positive outcomes, happy outcomes. Brilliant ideas that lead to success, and having confidence in yourself. Oh, that's fabulous. I love it. So, yeah, King of Fire, Moon, Sun, doing well in terms of your pentacles. They're increasing. So your life, physical life is improving. What else do we have, Spirit? Thank you. One more. Knight of Fire. So a sudden event happens that needs your attention. So it's important to think things through carefully, and it could be a result of you shifting from here to here. So the Knight of Fire is also a very passionate energy. It's wanting to, you know, you've made a decision and you're taking charge of a situation, and you've decided to take action, and off you go. So it's like being on a mission to achieve something, and I feel that is the energy that is gathering momentum here. You know, you've made a decision and you have thought about things, and now boom, you're going to decide and you take action, fairly swift action. So let's see what the wisdom of the Oracle can share with us as you decide to take swift action here. I feel like this is your energy, Pisces, as opposed to somebody else's energy. So it's, yeah, you've done your planning, you've done your research, you've done your thinking and your pondering, and now you've made the decision to take some action, which is great. And a King of Fire, which is even, you know, an extension of the Knight of Fire, is you being very focused and you taking on that leadership position as the Emperor does, and off you go. You're on it. Okay. The Y card. So it is important when we make decisions that we do plan for the long term, and that's what the Emperor's doing. The Emperor is planning for the long term. So this card here that's come up is bringing to your attention that it's really important to understand why you're doing something and what's motivating you. What is the bigger reason here for taking the action that you're taking? Yeah. So Spirit is saying this is quite important, that it's really part of that soul lesson and the soul growth, the change that you're going through. In order for this to be successful and to have the impact that you want it to have, it's really important that you understand your own motives, and that you're looking more deeply as to why you're doing things, what's driving you, why you're making certain choices. So it's very important to be clear about that, because just hopping on your horse and being passionate about something is not enough. It's not enough to have the energy. You must have the reason and the purpose behind what you're doing. This will help you to fulfill your dreams. So this is interesting. In terms of relationship, it says we don't always know why we engage in our relationships in the way we do, mostly because our feelings aren't always logical. Now it's time to recognise whether you're being triggered by someone else, or if your behaviour is being motivated by unresolved issues in the past. So, it's a good idea to say, why am I feeling this? Why did I say that? So there's an opportunity here for you to better understand yourself. And perhaps you're going through that process of questioning and asking and wanting to have a deeper understanding. Why have I done that in the past? Why did I feel like this? And why am I feeling like I am now? And so to understand the difference. Because the answer is not going to come from someone else's response to you or your circumstances. The answer comes from within you. So rushing off on your horse and desiring to have a particular answer or to have expectations and for someone else to confirm that, that's not the right approach. The right approach is to understand your motivation. How you felt in the past and what you did in the past and said in the past compared to where you are today is really important in order for you to have this success that you're wanting to have. So, really carefully discerning is, I think, the key for you right now. Okay. So I'm just going to see what comes out of the Enchanted Map deck. You're on a journey here. I feel like August is fairly significant for you, Pisces, because certainly what you're moving from is very uncomfortable, but what you're moving towards is new territory as well. And so, there's going to be a lot of energy that's going into this, to plan, to think through, to understand why you're doing what you're doing. So obviously this doesn't happen overnight, does it? Thank you, Spirit. Oh, look at that. Coming to life. Oh, this is you, feeling like you're coming back to life. I love that. It's sort of really, it works well with the Empress card, which is sort of like a rebirth. It also works well with the Nine of Cups, of you feeling free and having a sense of abundance and fulfillment. So let's see, the Coming to Life card. I will read you what the book says for that one. Here we go. All right. So there you go. Something beautiful is being born in your life right now, Pisces. You know, and what did I say? You've got the Empress card, which is, you know, birthing something and rebirthing. When you look at your life, can you see how you've grown and evolved over time, Pisces? You know, perhaps you've had to shed some skin. You've had to sort of reevaluate your identity and create new ones. At the very least, you've matured in your ideas, Pisces, about yourself and the world. You know things take time, and Spirit's timetable is rarely in sync with our own, isn't it? And it takes a great deal of patience. You know. So this card is indicating that a long-held dream that you've had is beginning to show signs of life, which is wonderful. It's important at this point that you don't try to coax it along or shape it or push it according to what it is that you want, because you've got to remember we're always co-creating with Spirit. There's a divine timing for everything. Spirit knows the best form for the manifestation of this dream. And your life can become even better than you could possibly imagine. So now's the time for reverence and awe. You know, to kind of sit back and to really appreciate the change that's taking place within you and around you. And allow your path to be carved by the hands of the divine. All you have to do is to show up. So be sure that you get out of your own way, Pisces, okay? Don't push anything. Let Spirit lead you. So really tap into your intuition. Listen. At first, new life is unstable, Pisces, in the beginning. So it needs gentle care and a gentle pace. I love this. There's an analogy here that farmers go into the fields. They don't go into the fields and pull up the shoots of the plants to see how they're growing. So we've got to leave things to just do their thing and to grow naturally and organically. We've got to let nature take its course. Wow. So is that going to require patience for you, Pisces? You know, if you're used to getting your own way, it may require patience. But if not, if you have managed to be able to sit back and use your discernment, that's great. Very interesting read. I feel we're not done. Yeah. I'm just going to pull a card from the Psychic Tarot deck. There's something else waiting to come here. So things are coming. You can feel it, can't you? There's a transformation happening, and it's slowly emerging. There's a lot going on in this reading, so it'd be a good idea to watch it again. You know, I have to say, my friends, is that when I do monthly reads, I don't rush these because there's a lot of messages that come through. It's not short and sharp. It can't be for a monthly read. You know, if we're going to get a quality reading, we need to allow Spirit to give us the full story, not a half-baked story. So, yeah. Thank you, Spirit. Oh, if only I could shuffle. All right. Here we go. Yeah. We got the Universe card here. You know, we are talking big picture stuff here, Pisces. You know, as I just said, we're not talking breadcrumbs or the itsy bitsy stuff here. We're talking big picture. So, 21, Universe. You've come far on your journey, Pisces, and it's time to be rewarded for your efforts. This card symbolises completion, triumph, peace, liberation and fulfillment. Everything you've strived for is now within your reach. The universe reflects the work that you've accomplished on your travels. Well done, Pisces. It also represents the wisdom that you've gained along the way. So it's important to honour and acknowledge that, Pisces. You are in a very magical time of your life where you can create whatever it is that you want to. Because you've done the work and because you're recognising your own soul growth. And I'm sorry, this card just keeps coming back to me in this reading, that this is who you are and who you've become and becoming. You know, you're able to see the bigger picture here, and that's represented by this card. Just saying. All right. Okay, I think we're going to... I'm thinking, like I'm talking as I'm thinking, that's why. We'll pull a couple of cards from the Power Tarot deck. Here we go, they got the Empress card again. You know, it's time to act on your plans. You're in a very creative space here. You're building, you're building things, creating things, birthing new things in your life. Queen of Raphael, follow your heart. A love of home and family. Trusting your intuition here. Queen is very self-assured, very giving, kind, understanding. So follow your heart. Yeah. Five of Michael. Release your attachment to the outcome, Pisces. You know, don't be too focused on making something happen. So sit back, allow things to unfold naturally, and focus on the positives here. You know, you're letting go things of the past. You're focusing on so much more. You can see, look at all the cards piled up here compared to here. Yeah, things are definitely happening for you. Follow your heart. Creativity, lots of creativity, birthing new things in your life. I love it. So we'll just pull a couple of cards to see what's going on in terms of how you're feeling about yourself, possible relationships. You know, we had a couple of pretty nice cards coming out. So we've got the Trust card. The situation, in terms of the person that you are thinking of, requires your trust. That's a big one for you, Pisces. I know that you trust yourself, but can you trust others? So the situation is calling you to have faith. What else? Reconciliation with someone returning from your past. Yeah. Someone returning from your past. Reconciliation. Beautiful. And make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take, Pisces. That's beautiful. Yeah. So certainly that is, you know, that all works very well with the Two of Cups and the Lover's card that we received at the beginning of the reading. And, you know, everything just sort of falling into place, you're coming to life. You know, we've got this beautiful reconciliation coming together. You know, making the effort, reconciling, having faith around the situation, and, you know, making an effort here. Such a beautiful reading, Pisces. I'm going to leave it at that and wish you well. Here we go. Have a fabulous rest of your month, and yeah, don't forget to check out your weekly reads and yeah, your love reads and anything else on the playlist on my channel. All right, take care. Bye now.